Hello friends, welcome to this session. In this session we will discuss the practical part of your class. So in this the practical examination shall be conducted of 50 marks. See, this is practical statistics practical one, and the practical marks is of 50 marks, and the credit for this course is 2. So this course is of 2 credit. So what is the division of this 50 marks? So this 50 marks is divided into 4 components. So one component is related with your examination, practical examination. So this practical examination is of 32 marks. Next comes the case study part. The case study is of 8 marks. So 32 plus 8 is 40. Then comes the journal. So if you complete your journal, you will be getting 5 marks. And the fourth one is oral. So oral is of 5 marks. So as far as the journal is concerned, suppose you are unable to produce the journal at the time of practical examination with the sign of the concerned teacher and head of the department, you are not eligible to appear for an examination. Even though it is for 5 marks, for eligibility in your examination, you need to complete the journal. See, this is all about 50 marks. Now, what are the list of practicals? So see, these are the list of practicals. First practical is data handling and computations using Excel. The second is diagrammatic and graphical representation. The next one is use of random numbers to draw SRSWOR and SRSWR. The fourth one is use of random numbers to draw stratified and systematic sample. The fourth one is related with measures of central tendency, measures of dispersion, moments, skewness, kurtosis, computation of probabilities using Bayes theorem, and the experiment number 9 and 10. It is related with case study, and case study is of 8 marks. You need to submit the report on the case that you have conducted. So what are the requirements for this practical part? See, this is mentioned here. Student must complete all experiments using MS Excel. The second part is MS Excel should be used at the time of practical examination for calculation. So you need to use MS Excel as part of your calculation. So whichever problems, whichever experiment that you are supposed to do in your practical examination, all shall be done on MS Excel. Student must complete the entire practical to the satisfaction of the teacher concerned. And finally, student must produce laboratory journal along with completion certificate signed by head of the department at the time of practical examination. So this is very essential that you need to complete all the experiment with the satisfaction of the teacher concerned, and also you need to take the sign of the head of the department. See, there are 8 experiments and you need to complete these 8 experiments. The next is what is the nature of question paper. See, this is mentioned here, the nature of question paper. So what is the nature of question paper? In the practical question paper, there shall be 4 questions, each of 16 marks. See, there are 4 questions, question number 1, question number 2, question number 3 and question number 4. So question number A is subdivided into AB. Question number 2 is also subdivided into AB. 3 is divided into AB and 4 is divided into AB. Each part is, so that means each question, each sub question is of 8 marks. So that means this is of 8 marks, this is also 8 marks, this is also 8 marks. So therefore question 1 is related with 16 marks, question 2 is related with 16 marks, question 3 and question 4, all these questions are related to 16 marks. And out of these 16 marks, you need to select any 2 questions. So that means any two, suppose you are selecting question number 2, then solve both the questions in A and B. Suppose you are selecting question number 4, select both the questions A as well as B for 16 marks. So select only 2 questions out of 4 questions. So therefore your assessment for practical examination is of 32 marks. This is 32 marks. And what about the case study? See, the case study part is also mentioned in the university booklet. So what is there? Different data sets from newspapers, internet and magazines may be collected, and students will be asked to use statistical techniques, tools which they have learned. So already you have given the case study. So case study is also that is given to you. So whatever be there in your case study, you have to perform all those parts and submit in a separate book. So that means for case study, the first page should be certificate. So that is the certificate page. The second page is your certificate. So that means you all the group members have completed this solely. So that is second page. The third and fourth page are related to the case study report. So your report should be in 4 to 5 pages, and you need to take sign of the respective teacher on the case study report. So that is also important, and case study is of 8 marks. So this is all about your practical examination, and so I hope you understand the process of practical examination. As you know that the practical examination is of 50 marks, and this should be divided into 4 components. 32 marks is of actual practical work, 8 mark is related to case study, 5 mark is journal, and 5 mark is oral. As far as oral is concerned, so oral is of 5 marks. You may be asked 5 questions. Each question carries 1 mark, and suppose if you answer all those questions, you will be getting 5 marks. Suppose out of these 5 you answer only 2 questions, you may be getting 2 marks. So accordingly your response to the examiner, your assessment of oral should be done. So how to write in your practical sheet? So I will be discussing this in a new fresh video. Kindly subscribe to this channel so that you can get updated videos. Thank you very much.